Hello, I'm Mark Goldbridge on talkSPORT, and these are the 5 things I think Ten Hag has done fantastically well at Manchester United. Number 1, discipline. A year ago, we were leaking like a hedgehog's pillow. Now we've got the plumber, his name's Ten Hag. It's just fantastic what he's done. We were leaking to the press so much a year ago, it was toxic. You've got Marcus Rashford, one of our best players, being dropped for a big game because he slept in. That's the discipline, that's the respect, and that is the fundamental base of any decent football club. And to turn it around in such a short period of time is amazing, and it just shows the respect and power that Ten Hag has established in such a short space of time. Number 2, trophy belief. Manchester United, in the first trophy that's available, the Carabao Cup, we are the favourites now. With Manchester City out, we're into the semi-final. We are the favourites. We haven't won a trophy for 5 years. United fans, there is trophy belief. That is a big step because, to be honest with you, there was a time, definitely last year, when you go, I can't see us winning a trophy for 5 years of any sort. Very Spursy, but now we're heading back to the Manchester United days. Number 3, player development. It was last summer. Marcus Rashford was linked with PSG. Many United fans, myself included, felt that it might be time for Rashford to have a fresh start and move on. He's now arguably one of the best players in European football, but not just Rashford, Dalot, David De Gea, the development of those players. Many United fans have said we've not had developmental coaches for 5 years. We have got a coach like that now, and surprise, surprise, players are improving. The development under Ten Hag has been visible for all. Number 4, Old Trafford is a fortress. No, it's not a fortress, but the fear factor is back. Manchester United are no longer seen as a pushover at Old Trafford. The fans have always been an untapped resource. Sir Alex Ferguson used them so well. I'm biased, but I think we've got some of the best fans in the world. They are there. They were singing "We'll Stand by David Moyes" when nobody should have stood by David Moyes. They are loyal. They can be absolutely huge. They can be the 12th man. And Ten Hag has... Man United fans are educated. If you play a certain way, they will be part of that. And Ten Hag has got this team playing a certain way at Old Trafford, and that is now... Teams are not beaten in the tunnel quite yet, but they certainly are coming to Old Trafford with a different mentality to what they have done for the last 10 years. Last 10 years, they're expressing themselves. Now, as Pep Guardiola said, you look at United and you're like, how do they play at home? Do I have to be wary? That's massively down to Ten Hag and the fans. Number 5, style of play. I don't think we're actually near what Ten Hag wants us to play. I think he wants 70% possession. I think he wants to dominate. I think he wants to play high up the pitch. We're not doing that yet. He lost his first 2 games of the season, and he actually built from the back. He built results on 1-0s and 2-1s. He has built a team that is very different to the last 5 years. We do want possession. We do want to create chances, but it's a gradual process. But as a fan, and as other United fans will testify, you can see a system. You can see what he's trying to do. The inverted fullbacks, the use of the wingers moving beyond the number 9, the number 9 making runs off the ball, which is what Martial does. Bruno's more involved than he has been for 2 years. Casemiro is running the midfield. There is a system, there is a style of play. We're not quite there yet, but we are building one. And that's something every club wants. Ten Hag's doing a fantastic job at Manchester United. No one can deny that. But if I could fix one thing at Manchester United, it's not a midfielder, it's not a striker. It's a very easy one, and I'm sure many Man United fans would agree. It's an ownership model that backs the manager. Now, people will say you spent £200 million in the summer. We should have spent 140. We've got incompetence running through that football club. We need ownership. We need people above Ten Hag who match his competence. We need a good director of football, a good CEO, and we need owners that when we hit January and we're exceeding what people expected, they back the manager. They give him more resources. United are in a great position, but the fear is that we will stumble because of lack of squad and the amount of games we've got to play. Over the next 6 months, over the next 6 years, we need proper, sustained, consistent backing for this manager, and that can only come under a new ownership model.